Good morning, and thank you for joining us today. We're here to celebrate a remarkable milestone, and that's the 25-year partnership between the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives and the National Shooting Sports Foundation on the Don't Lie for the Other Guy campaign. This collaboration stands as a model of what's been possible when the government and industry work together to protect our communities. Our combined mission has always been clear. That is to keep firearms out of the hands of those prohibited by law from possessing them, meaning convicted felons, domestic abusers, gang members, and those posing a danger to themselves or others. It's a challenging and important mission. One of the most common ways criminals attempt to get around the law is through straw purchasing. That's when one individual illegally buys a firearm on behalf of another who is prohibited from owning one. These are not harmless transactions. Straw purchasers are federal crimes that can put guns into the hands of violent offenders, criminal gangs, and even international cartels. Recognizing the danger of straw purchasing, ATF and NSSF came together in 2000 to launch a groundbreaking public education campaign. The goals were simple but powerful. Train firearms retailers to identify and prevent illegal gun purchases. Educate the public that buying a gun for someone who can't legally own one is a serious federal crime with life-changing consequences. For 25 years, this program has carried that message across the country. Don't lie for the other guy. Over the years, the campaign has grown and evolved. Retailers have been provided with enhanced training materials, and public awareness efforts have increased to make sure the danger and penalties of straw purchasing are understood. In 2022, the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act gave this campaign new strength. The act made straw purchasing and firearms trafficking standalone federal crimes with much tougher penalties. Specifically, and hopefully dauntingly, up to 15 years in federal prison and fines of up to $250,000. Funding from the BSEA has allowed the campaign to be expanded and modernized. New public service announcements have been launched, and outreach across the nation has been expanded. The campaign has delivered its message more than 135 million times. Here's what really counts. Uncountable crimes have been prevented and countless lives have been saved. What makes today so meaningful is not just the campaign's longevity, but the partnership that sustains it. The firearms industry, represented by NSSF, has been a genuine and steadfast partner because it takes responsibility in preventing straw purchases seriously. Individual retailers have played a vital role in stopping thousands and thousands of straw purchasers. At the same time, ATF agents are on the front lines every day, taking down traffickers, dismantling criminal organizations, and stopping violent offenders. This campaign supports their dangerous work by cutting off the illegal supply of firearms at the source. The success of this campaign proves that once again, that when we work together, we do better. The Don't Lie for the Other Guy campaign is now more than a slogan. It's a shared legacy. For 25 years, it's been a reminder that we all have a role to play in keeping our streets, schools, and neighborhoods safe. Today, we look back and celebrate, but tomorrow, we move forward with renewed commitment and conviction. In a dangerous world that challenges remain, our partnership is needed now more than ever. On behalf of the ATF and NSSF, I want to thank you for being here today. And now I have the honor of introducing my good friend, Joe Bartozzi, who is the CEO of NSSF.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you very much for being here with us today. As Rob said, my name is Joe Bartozzi. I'm the president and CEO of the National Shooting Sports Foundation, also known as NSSF. And for those of you that don't know, NSSF is the trade association for the firearm industry. Our members include thousands of federally licensed manufacturers, distributors, and retailers located in every state across the country. Today, the firearm industry employs more than 384,000 hardworking Americans, and we are proud to represent each and every one of them. We are here today at the headquarters of the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives to highlight one of the truly great partnerships between federal government, industry, and local stakeholders, including local law enforcement and firearm industry businesses, that show real, proven, impactful, and positive results to keep communities safe and reduce the criminal misuse of firearms. We want to especially thank ATF Deputy Director Rob Cicada for making the time during his very busy schedule to host us at this press conference this morning, demonstrating how much of a priority this partnership is for him and the entire ATF. Deputy Director Cicada, thank you very much. So this year marks the 25th anniversary of the Don't Lie for the Other Guy partnership. This initiative is the hallmark of success in preventing crime. All of us here today, the ATF, NSSF, our friends at the Department of Justice, and law enforcement, we are all invested in ensuring that firearms remain beyond the reach of prohibited individuals. And the Don't Lie program is crucial in that national effort to prevent what is known as an illegal straw purchase. Over the past 25 years, throughout 4 different U.S. presidential administrations, both Republican and Democrat, NSSF and ATF have worked closely together to educate the public about the seriousness of illegally straw purchasing a firearm for someone else. And that is going into a retailer, lying on the ATF form, and purchasing a gun when the purchasing individual knows that firearm is in reality going to a different person, most often someone with a criminal record. That is a straw purchase, and it is a serious crime. Altogether, in the past 25 years, we have worked together to launch robust public awareness campaigns in or about 75 major U.S. cities, educating the public about this crime and the penalties they face should they carry out an illegal straw purchase. In addition to educating the public, the Don't Lie for the Other Guy program helps ATF educate hardworking employees at firearm retailers, those who are on the front lines of keeping guns out of the wrong hands, so they are better prepared to spot and deter illegal straw purchases. And as the president and CEO of the National Shooting Sports Foundation, I want to emphasize and point out that local firearm retailers are literally the first line of defense against these types of illegal purchases. And we at NSSF are proud to work with ATF to help retailers identify and prevent illegal straw purchases. When we travel to various cities around the country to announce Don't Lie campaigns in their areas, local FFLs are often excited to help and remind the public that they are actively involved in keeping communities safe. The NSSF, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms and Explosives, the Department of Justice, and local law enforcement all stand together each and every day to remind the public that individuals convicted of illegally purchasing a firearm for someone who cannot do so on their own can face up to 15 years in prison and a $250,000 fine. Each year, we partner together to implement robust multimedia public awareness campaigns in cities across the country. Those are fully funded by members of the firearm industry. In addition, beginning 2 years ago, our Don't Lie public awareness campaigns have been complemented for additional funding by the federal government and Congress. We absolutely appreciate the ATF's role in helping us with this outreach effort. We're proud of our long and cooperative relationship with the entire law enforcement community, and we are proud to assist their efforts to combat the criminal acquisition and misuse of firearms. And I'd be remiss if I didn't take the opportunity while we're here in D.C. to thank Congress for their continued support of the Don't Lie program by approving funding to complement our industry-funded efforts for this program. The Don't Lie program is an effective initiative to help reduce crime. It has been effective at keeping firearms out of the hands of those who should not possess them. Our partnership with ATF over the past 25 years has been critical in that success, and I look forward to the next 25 years ahead. Deputy Director Cicada, thank you, and please extend our thanks to all the hardworking men and women at ATF who assist us and our industry in this important endeavor. Thank you very much. Yes.
Hi, my name is Beatrice Peterson at ABC News. I was wondering if, I've heard from a number of people in the criminal justice system that the federal surge, they were worried about it impacting people just coming and having conversations with federal agents. I was wondering if you've seen any change over the last month when it comes to the Don't Lie for the Other Guy program, or has it been just steady as normal?
I can answer that question. We have not, I'm sorry, ma'am, I apologize. So no, we haven't seen a change. As a matter of fact, our agents are literally out in the front lines with our partners from MPD, the Metro Transit Police, FBI, DEA, HSI. We're all working out there together, and we have regular interactions daily. with the public. We've actually had a lot of cooperation from the local public, identifying those in their communities that would be possessing firearms illegally and committing violent crimes. So I've not seen that impacting ATF negatively at all.
You've seen an increase?
I've seen consistent partnership.
If I could add to that. From the industry perspective, as I mentioned, our retailers, our members that are most directly impacted by this program, they welcome this in their community. You go to a retail shop and you see the posters that are up there reminding the public that this is a crime, in fact. So this cooperation, this collaboration between ATF and our industry has been strong. It continues to be strong, and we continue to improve upon that as we move forward.